Good day. I am Nina Sarmiento. The topic that I will be discussing today is the tips on how to enhance radio performance. This topic is part of the Module 14, which you can refer on the Module 11 in our course module reference. Before we proceed on tips to enhance broadcast performance, I would like to reiterate the topics discussed by my groupmates. From their reports, we learned the different types of broadcast performance, which specifically define the roles in radio broadcasting. They are the disc jockey, newscaster, sports commentator, narrator or reporter, program host, commentator, moderator, voice talent, and actor. We also learned that voice quality and delivery are both important to avoid undesirable voices in radio broadcasting. After knowing all these points, it is now timely to know some tips on how to enhance our broadcast performance, especially if you are a beginner. Radio, as a communication tool, influences the lives of people through radio performers, or what are most familiar as radio broadcasters. It is usual, especially for beginners, to become nervous holding a microphone or being with a microphone. Sometimes we feel unconfident because we fear that we will fail to deliver. But how can we overcome microphone anxiety? First, prepare your piece or script. You would automatically feel secure and confident on what to say. Second, concentrate on the content of your material. Although nailing the whole performance is the ultimate goal, it will be helpful if you concentrate on the content so that you can still perform and deliver very well. Even though there's a presence of script if you are a radio performer, sometimes it is inevitable to deliver spontaneous speech. In order to ace an impromptu situation and become confident in ad-libbing, you must have an agile mind. Ad-libbing, ad-libbing will become effective if you are knowledgeable on the subject matter. Here are some tips to ace ad-libbing. Do some research and prepare. We need to have appreciation of the situation and insights on the topic being extemporized. If you prepare and do some research, you can become sensible even if you are in an impromptu situation. Second, try to structure your speech in mind. Organizing thoughts is very important. Try your best to create a structure in your mind. Remember that a good ending and impactful Remember that a good beginning and impactful ending will retain the listeners. Practice makes perfect. In everything we do, it is always important to practice. Same with radio performance. Practice enhances spontaneity. Being a radio announcer, it plays multiple roles beyond its title. They are also a salesman, a performer, a teacher, and a good citizen. It requires knowledge and skills to influence every sector of the community. So be creative enough. You have to become creative to come up with fresh ideas every day. Be serious enough. It is important to possess seriousness in topics tackling civic problems. Third, be humorous enough. Greet every morning with a smile, a good joke, or a happy ending. Building up from the whole discussion of Module 13 on radio performance, some of these tips are already mentioned in the previous discussion, but to reiterate them before jumping to the next module discussion, here are the important points you need to remember if you are serious or dreaming to become a radio performer. First, articulate words properly. Always remember to say the words clearly to make it effective and to project expression. Second, speak in varying tone and pitch. You must know when to move your voice pitch and tone to convey emotion effectively. Do your best to make it sound natural as possible. Third, pronounce words correctly. If you effectively articulate the words, it will result in good pronunciation. Ensure to check dictionaries or consult a knowledgeable person if you are not familiar or a stranger with words. Fourth, relax physically and mentally. Take a deep breath and relax. Don't overthink it. If you do your habitual practice, you will nail it. Last, be careful with your accent. Always be mindful of your accent as much as possible. Try to be free of accents. So before we totally end, I will leave you these two questions. First, how do you find these tips helpful in the work that you do? And second, give an example of a radio performer in the Philippines who exhibits effective performance in the field. State your reason for choosing this person. I will look forward to your answers on the discussion forum below. For reference, I based on the module provided to us for this course. You may check it. Thank you for listening to my report. I am looking forward to have a fruitful discussion regarding this topic on the forum. Once again, I am Nino Sarmiento for Module 13, Tips to Enhance Radio Performance. Thank you!